to 9, and when you go swimming at your local pool, do you ever feel it's a bit colder than it used to be?
Well, some local councils have admitted turning down the temperature in an effort to save money. Ben has got all the details. Ben, over to you.
Yes, morning. The impact of the energy crisis is still very much felt in pools run by some councils who are trying to balance the books. A Freedom of Information request by the BBC has found that more than 1 in 7 councils in England have reduced pool temperatures since 2020 to save money on heating costs. The Local Government Association that represents local councils says that finances are in a fragile position and 250 pools have closed in the last 5 years. No council, though, has turned down the temperature by more than 1 degree, and all remain within the guidelines that are set out by the pool's standards body, which specify at least 27 degrees Celsius for recreational swimming and 29 degrees for children. But we spoke to Tiffany, who says the lower temperatures have forced her to stop swimming because of the impact on her health.
So I've got a rare type of muscular dystrophy, so that means my muscles are wasting away. So I chose to do swimming because obviously it's no weight bearing. Being in the water eases your muscles and it's like a really good therapy. So over a few months I kept saying to the management that the pool was cold and I kept getting lots of excuses. And, you know, there was always a number of excuses. So sadly, in the end, I decided after 10 years, 5 times a week, that it wasn't making my health any better. So I needed to make the decision. And sadly, my walking has got worse.
And thanks to Tiffany for sharing her experience. Indeed, there are concerns that without more funding, many more people could miss out on access to swimming pools as well.
I'm afraid it's all about investment. We need to see government investing in swimming pools, helping local authorities and private facility operators to meet the rising costs. I think there are other things they can do as well. The national insurance increase earlier this year probably affected the sector by at least £100 million. It added £100 million to the cost base. So it's this constant attrition to the business model that operators have. So we need to see government investing.
The government told us it is working with the sport and leisure sector with a £400 million pledge to support grassroots facilities, as Andy mentioned there. And it says it'll help promote health and well-being and remove barriers to physical activity for groups that are underrepresented. Thank you for all your comments on this morning. Aisha says she loves swimming and it takes a few laps to adjust to the temperature now, but she prefers a colder pool to a closed one. Nigel in Sussex says when he grew up, no swimming pool was warmer than 20 degrees and they swam all year at school. Another theme, Sarah and John, that came up was sustainability and the fact that a colder pool means that perhaps there are fewer carbon emissions, a point made by people getting in touch with us this morning. We did think about going to a pool, but I thought, why go to all that trouble of going to a pool when we can bring the pool right here to the studio? Look at that. Isn't that impressive? And I can tell you the temperature here is...
How is it?
Lovely.
Lovely. Brilliant.
So much so I want to dive in and have a swim.
But it didn't cost anything.
Maybe when we're off there a little later.
I was going to say, get your swimmers on, Ben. We've got plenty of time till the end of the programme.